sending get well wishes your way. It's CraftFancy, and we're hoping that you're going to feel better because we're coming to you with a Feel Better Soon Rose card class on 624 in the One of a Kind group and on the CraftFancy Facebook page. Our kit is going to be doing 3 cards, 2 portraits, and 1 landscape. Some of the products that are going to be included in our kit are the Radiant Roses die set, Radiant Rose layered stencil, Radiant Rose 5x7 embossing folder. And did I tell you those are all from Gina K? Well, they are. Also included is the Jelly Pink AB resin jewels, which is a sample pack. Pattern papers, cardstocks, die cuts, pre-stamped settlements, and envelopes are included to create 1 card each of the design for 3 cards in total, and all this for $38. Say it with me, visas are not included. You also need some additional products, which you might already have from past projects to complete this project, like the Get Well Hot Cocoa Stamp set, pierced lattice plate, curved cap pinpoint layers, and a bunch of distress oxide ink pads like spun sugar, picked raspberry, twisted citron, and rustic wilderness. You guys know what to do already. It's go to www.craftfancy.com, click on custom scrapbook kits, and you're going to be able to get your kit in time for the 624 One of a Kind group. Can't wait to see you guys there. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Hi everyone, it's Brian with CraftFancy. How you doing? Joining me to...
Your left.
Is it my left?
Yes.
I don't know. It's all backwards here. It is Carol. Carol,
Left
how you doing?
when you're looking at us. Right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It gets all
Okay.
confusing. How's everyone doing? Look at everyone tuning in already. Hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday afternoon. Hopefully it's you're inside. It's hot. It's cold. It's
hot.
It's cold. It's always weird. It's hot outside. When you go inside, the air conditioning's too cold, and you get all kinds of different stuff. So, how you doing today?
I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna give a couple minutes for everyone to tune in here.
I'm ready.
Carol's all ready. Let's take a look really quick. Are you ready? Oh yeah, she looks ready. What do you think of that today?
I think I'm ready. It's been a while, so I might not be ready.
So total disclaimer before we even get started, we're on a whole new setup here.
We switch things around at the store.
We had to switch stuff around at the store, so we got a whole different setup. Like you said, now that you see the store behind us.
Yep.
Because I got door prizes next, and I got to kind of be around, and we got all kinds of different stuff.
We kind of move things around.
I got a new desk, so
yep.
we can do stuff. Watch this. This is pretty cool.
Oh my God!
It's a powered desk. I can go up and down. I can do standing up or sitting down, and do all kinds of cool stuff with it. So apparently, virtual ain't going nowhere, so it's going to be staying. So
yes.
Carol keeps looking at the screen.
I know. I don't know why. There's so many things to look at.
I gotta set it up. We gotta
put a little red dot over there so that I can see what I'm looking at.
We gotta set it up better so we can try to see if we can actually get the camera from the TV screen. So my problem is when we're looking here, I'm looking at a monitor.
But the camera's
camera's right next to it. So we got a bunch of stuff going on. Right. Someone said that at the desk that works like that. Laura Hood, I have a desk.
You could stand up, or you could sit down, or you could adjust based on your height.
Sometimes it's easier demoing just standing up. So.
Yes.
All right, so just really quick, let's hit the boards and then let's get to your project. Got Wendy Little, Vicky, Monica, Kathy Jarrett, Ali, Gwen Burns, Valerie Brown, Terry, Thayer, Marjorie, Norma, Annie. Holy cow, there's a Laura Hood, I think I said. Carol Parker, Kathleen Moore. So we got a lot of people tuning in there. So, yeah, definitely we've got a lot of people. So I'm really excited today. Guys, you guys saw the promo that we're coming on. We're doing 3 wonderful cards today. We're going to be doing it with some Gina K products.
Yep.
Haven't worked with her in a while, so I thought we'd come in. Hello, Central Illinois, coming back at me there. So we got that. We're going to be working with some distress oxide inks and a CraftFancy lattice dye.
Yep.
And then, of course, as you know, I think Carol might have screwed something up.
What?
We told Laura Hood that we were going to demo the MISTI.
We're probably not going to fit it in today. We will do a demo on the following week.
All right, we'll talk about it
We'll see what the time is.
Right. So let's not goof around because there's a lot of new products that came into the CraftFancy on the CraftFancy store too. And then we'll be talking about stuff. All right, so without further ado, let's go over to the overhead and let's get Carol jiving into the program.
So we're doing these 3 cards today, and they're all basing it on the Gina K products. It's the stencil, the die, and the embossing for it, which is all part of your kit. So you got all these. And if you need to make more, or you want to change it out a little bit, or make different ones, you have all the supply. You have all the core tools for you to do this. What we're gonna do is it's a stenciling, embossing, and then a die cutting process. So it's a 3-step process. So we're gonna do all the stenciling up front. So we're gonna do 3 stenciling pieces. Then we're going to emboss it, and then we're going to die cut it. So it would just probably makes more sense if we do all the stenciling first. So I'm going to just put the card up here. Yeah, I can do it up here. And then on your homework, that was part of the direction, you need to cut 3 pieces with the white cardstock that was included in the kit in 4 by 6 inches. Because what happened is, this is a trial and error kind of thing. So what happened is you want your paper to be the same size as the stencil. So actually it's a little smaller. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like about 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I'm measuring it on my, it's about 1/8 of an inch smaller. So, but if you cut it 4 by 6, just make sure that your paper is lined up to the left, in the left upper corner or the right upper corner, because the reason why I'm telling you that is because when you emboss it, and if you stencil the rows, okay, just so that, let's talk about it. If you stencil the rows and you put it on the upper left hand corner, and then if you do the leaf, and if you do it on the bottom right corner, then your layering is going to be off. And then when you emboss it, it's going to be off because your embossing, it's basing it on how the layering works. So you have to make sure, if you cut your paper 4 by 6, and then make sure you put it flush on the bottom, put a piece of tape on top, just hold it down. So then, I'm going to do it in bottom left, my bottom left. So that's what I would suggest you guys would do, okay? So let's do the first one. So I'm going to do it on the bottom left. Any comment?
No. I meant to say that too. So hold on, let's see. Can I go with it? Oh, there we are. So I just keeping basic cameras today. So we had to go back to basics just to make sure we got everything. So we won't be zooming in today or close-ups or my 20 cameras. So we gotta, I'm just gonna keep it basic. So we're coming live to you today on Facebook in the One of a Kind group. We're coming live to you on the Facebook CraftFancy page, and then we're coming live to you in the One of a Kind shows on YouTube. So that's all live. I can read all the comments. If you have questions, we always know it, guys. You do. You're going to come up. If we're going too fast, too slow, let us know. Just type it in. We'll answer those questions for you guys. So hopefully that's it. Questions. Ask me questions.
Someone's monitoring comments. So if you
yes,
if you have any questions, just put it on Facebook or something, and then we'll watch for it. So I'm going to use 2 things. I'm going to use a blending brush to add the ink, the light pink. Then I'm going to use the little mini detail brush to add a little dark pink on the edges, just so that it gets some depth. So the color that we're using are the oxide, spun sugar, and the picked raspberry. So I'll put the lid on top so you can see. what color I'm using. Okay. So I'm gonna go a layer of light pink first, then I'll add the darker pink with the little mini blending brushes, just so that you got some depth. I might think it's kind of dry because we use it at the demo at the show. But I'm just gonna go into circular motion, just add the light pink onto the roses, and then.
See, I see a problem already.
What?
Our tables, so the camera mount that we put on the table is shaking. So as you're pushing around the whole table, so.
Oh, is it a
No, it's fine.
Okay?
I'll have to fix it. It
Okay.
is what it is, so don't worry about it.
So that's why we're testing it.
Right.
And now I'm just gonna use the little mini blending brushes to add a little pink onto the bottom part.
I can zoom in. Did you want me to zoom in a little?
Yeah, you can zoom in a little bit.
All right, so it's going to take you up into the little right corner there. Let's zoom in. We're going to zoom in a little for this.
You move it up. That's all. Hold on, please.
Again, we should have probably done this before coming live, but
Okay.
yeah,
That's
it should
good.
be fine. Because I can probably tilt it down a little too.
Oh, you'll be fine. So right there. So I'm just gonna add a little dark pink, the pink raspberry onto the edges.
And you're using what brush again?
These are the our new mini blending brushes, just for like little area that you can get to from your stencil.
Carol Parker says, yes, zoom in. And Terry Thayer saying, it's all good.
And then, let's see.
Laura Siegel's joining us from Southern Cal.
That'll be hot there too.
I'm sure it is. It's always perfect going in California.
It's by the ocean.
Or the mountains.
Alright, so I did it real quick. I'm going to just take a look at it, see where I'm at with the color, if I like it. If not, I could add more to it.
I don't know if it was a question or a statement from Paula Paulette. It says, oxides are a combo of dye and pigment water reactive ink.
Yep, exactly. So you could add water to it to just kind of get some background or water spots or whatnot. So I'm going to do it again on the next piece. Oh, somebody asked a question.
Oh, so we have a question that came up saying if we could explain the difference between oxide and other inks.
Well, oxide is more like it's kind of like a pigment slash dye. It's a water-based ink. It does react with water. So if you want to blend your background and you want to spit water to it, you'll get water spots. Like regular dye-based inks, it's just regular water-based ink. So you could stamp it. It dries quick, fast and quick. There's pigment ink that it's for embossing. You could heat emboss with it.
Right.
So those are the few, and then there stays on only ink that you could stamp on non-porous surface like metal, acetate, plastic. Yeah, anything that's non-porous, like paper is porous, so you can't stamp it on paper because it doesn't work right. There are, people emboss, people use embossing into watercolor sometimes because there isn't good watercolor. There's some ink that's out there you can watercolor, but people also like to do like a border edges that's embossed that would give you a deeper color. So I'm going to put the second roses with a second piece of acid paper that I cut out from the homework. So we're going to do all the embossing first because it just makes more sense. Otherwise, you're going to do one, then you're going to do the next one.
So a couple questions came popping in really quick.
There's a lot of ink out there. There's pigment. There's hybrid ink. There is Gina K has like amalgam inks, and there's some works with alcohol-based marker. There's some work with watercolor marker. There's some work with both. So it's all about what are you trying to do.
So I got Laura Siegel saying we'll be in Chicago in July. Should I come and visit? Kathy already responded. Yes, we'd love to see you. By the stores here. Kathleen Resler Moore is asking us an oak question. So from the calendar you posted, there's no oak next month.
Right, because it's July and it's sometime summertime. It's a tight schedule because people are on vacations or vendors are going to shows and what else?
People are out doing
People are
stuff.
out doing stuff.
They're out
And
living life now.
So you know, you can tell by June we had a light vendor week because we only got about 5 vendors here because people are at the shows, people are on vacation, people gets lazy because it's summer.
Not in a bad way, lazy.
Right, it's just because we're in the Midwest, so we get a lot of snow, and we only really get like 4 months that we could really enjoy the outdoor.
Yep.
So people in the cold area, I guess.
Robin Ranner is asking, are those brushes very different from Magic Mushrooms?
Magic Mushroom is different. It's not the same.
It's a different blend.
It's a different blend, exactly. So here's my second card that I added the dark pink. I didn't want to go crazy with the pink raspberry. And I'm going to do the last one. And then after that, we're going to add the leaf. So again, I'm going to pop it right on the bottom left corner, adding the pink, the spunk sugar, and then I'll add the pink raspberry after.
Paula Pollock is also saying again, stays on. Oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. Stays on is a good for stamping on acetate.
Yep.
It is an alcohol base, so you can use it with Copic markers.
Yep. So it's all based on what you're trying to do, right?
And that's a whole different animal too. Is when we're using Copics and stuff, you want to use basically like an alcohol base because that's going to go deeper into your
Plus,
paper.
you don't want them to bleed out your paper.
And it doesn't bleed out
Yep.
on the other side.
So Copic, you want to use Memento, Black Memento. You could use Gina K or Melgram. You can use Taylor Expression, Oreo ink, Oreo color ink, and it's Copic good. It's good for Copic. There's other ones. There's just the few that I could think of. Let me just tell you about the pink on the edge. Kathy is the expert with Copic, so she can tell you. I don't do a lot of coloring because it takes too long.
I got Anna Peterson saying, thanks for the info. I can never remember the difference. Would love if
You should come up with a chart.
Was a cheat sheet.
Yep.
Could be part together and posted to reference on inks. Great suggestion, Anna. It sounds like great minds think alike because even Carol just said that.
We should come up with like a cheat sheet.
Rana Renner is asking, did you make the stencil? Missed it.
No, it's all Gina K product. This is a three-step system. It's stencil, embossing folder, and a die cut. So now
I got Cindy Rudd watching us on the road in southeast Minnesota.
Oh my goodness! All right, so now I'm gonna add the leaves. Just make sure that on the very bottom of your stencil has this gradient rose one. Make sure that you're not doing it this way.
We can try to zoom in on it. Let's see if you can. Here, I'll zoom in.
It's right.
You might have to find it
right there. Just to zoom.
I don't think you can see it. Oh, there it is.
There.
Hold it up to
right there.
Right there. So that's it. See
so make sure you can read the words. Otherwise, if you flip it backward, then your roses won't match. That's all. So make sure that it's on the bottom left is your the words of your name of the stencil. Now again, I'm gonna put it down. Now I'm gonna add the green to the card base. Hope we won't go over this. We won't get done. All right, now I'm done with the pink. I'm gonna put it away. And the green, we're using Twisted Citron and a rustic Cloudless. Now I'm gonna just use the light green again, build the leaves, and just make sure that there's little tiny pieces in between. So make sure that you're going through the right direction. Otherwise, if you do in a circular motion, you might twist it or something. This would be good with the magic mushroom too. Just kind of pounce on the ink on it.
Well, we're getting multiple comments on ink cheat sheet, please.
Okie dokie. Now I'm just adding the darker green onto the leaf. Just on the edge, so then you got some contrast.
Well, good morning to you there, Julia Robnett, out there from Oregon. Question from Terry Thayer. Blending brush cleaning recommendations. How often do you clean your brushes?
I clean it. We use a lot of it. I clean it right after I use it. I use mild soap water. Just kind of, what I do is I put soap on the brushes. I rub against each other, and then
we also have a little brush cleaner.
We got a little scrubby, a little blending brush scrubby that you could use it to clean your makeup brush, your paintbrush, your blending brushes.
Without getting your fingers all colored.
Yep. And I like to, after you blend it, I like to clean them because I don't like to get them crossed. And
oh, look, we just happen to have one
here. It's a little scrubby. So you put your finger in here, and then you put water and salt water, and then you just scrub this part so that it's like a little washboard.
Yes.
And then let it loosen the ink onto the back side of the brush. So here
yes,
is my
and that's
card.
available at craftfancy.com.
Yep,
24/7, 365.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the second one.
What else are you doing there, Carol?
I'm just adding ink, the green on the second piece, and then because we're gonna do all the stenciling before we emboss and die cut.
What was the pink thing called?
This?
Yeah,
it's a brush scrubby.
I got to admit, it's pretty cool.
It does work really well.
Hello, everybody. How are you today?
What, are you like on cartoon or something? Are you crazy? Are you high?
Hello.
And I heard somebody say yes in here. He's high.
Yep. We do have Kathy back on the keyboards also too, so she's answering some questions, throwing some products up there. So if you're looking for a particular product, just say, "Yo, Kathy, what's the product?" and she'll get that link out there for you guys. Oh my gosh, yes, the comments are rolling in. I am crazy. Yes, he is crazy.
Here's the second one.
Do you only need one scrubby, not per color, right?
No, you don't need a per color. It's rubber. It's plastic. It's like a rubber thing, so you don't need to. It doesn't stain it. You don't need one per color. Oh my god! Then you have 12.
Yeah, no, you don't need 12 scrubbies. It's just one. Just one.
And the last one.
Lisa and I had too many magic mushrooms. What's the brand of the scrubby?
CraftFancy brand.
It's a CraftFancy
Just
brand.
type brush scrubby. SCRUBBIE.
IE. No Y. IE.
It's IE.
IE.
It comes in 3 colors.
Hold on, watch this. Kathy, why don't you post that link? All right. I got our #1 employee on there right now.
Hi Lee. How's the wedding? I didn't see pictures.
Oh, look at that. Talking right out to the people again. Nope, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's the CraftFancy brush. The link is on the website.
I like
link
it.
Is on the,
and
the
it comes,
comments.
and then it cleans really. It doesn't get all the ink off, but it gets a lot of the ink off. So it's not like you worry about cross contaminate. It works really nice. For the little spot that, like, your little stencil area that you want to make sure you get all covered. All right, done with the ink. Here's my last one that I just finished. I'm gonna put my stencil away from me. Now I'm gonna open the next one, which is the embossing. So I'm going to if it opens. I'm going to go in, put one of the card in here. I'm gonna go not look at, but like kind of like line it up. So you could see, there it is, right? Like that. Yeah. This is a truck in here, not it's a truck to make sure everything's lined up. I think I like it like that. So once you get it all lined up, you just need to emboss it in your die cut machine. You keep moving it. Get it perfect. Okay, so now I can see it's lined up, right? You can't really see it, but I can see it's lined up. I'm using my die cut machines on the left of me. You won't see it on the screen, but it's on the left of me. I'm just gonna do a quick embossing. There. Now I open it. You see, I'll do a close up.
Lee responded back by saying beautiful. She'll send pics.
You can see the close up. You can see it's embossed. And I'm going to do for all three of the stencil, the pieces that I just stenciled. Here's the second one. What's the time do we have?
Right, there's a big clock right in front of you.
I'm focused.
Yes.
You have 30 minutes.
Got a lot of time.
I don't know, man. That could take forever.
You could take 2:50. You got till 2:50.
All right, doing the second one. Second pass. Any questions?
No, everyone's kind of quiet right
Anyone's
now.
got problems embossing? Oh, did I move the table?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's on wheels. Table's on wheels. That's the problem. Because the machine is just came in. Okay. Doing the last one, line everything up. Perfect.
No, everyone's quiet, so I don't know what's going on out there. I think I lost everybody. Also, too, why Carol's cutting on right now. This would be a great time to let you guys know that probably next 30 days, you guys want to keep in tune to these Facebook pages because we're going to have a major announcement coming up. Big news. So you guys want to really go. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag right now, but it's big news. It's exciting news. And
Depends.
And it could be sad news too. So it all depends.
So I'm using the dies to cut these out.
So as Carol's just going through cutting stuff right now, so a lot of stuff going on. So there's big stuff going on. It's for shows and stuff. When's the big news? I'll let you know. We'll make sure we make the post. We'll make the announcements. We'll do everything that no one misses it. So it is. No, I'm not telling now. So you got to stay in tune. I know you guys are all interested and want to hear everything, but it's you're gonna have to wait. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I won't be able to cut all the pieces at one pass because some of them are really close to the other dies, and I don't want to cut over it. So I'm gonna just cut the rows and some of the leaves, and I'll do a second pass on that. Just need a little piece of tape to hold it on. So like this one, you can't really cut it because you're gonna cut over the metal. So I'm going to do the rows, the big rows and the little rows. Little rows.
Oh, Robin Rayner. She's guessed it. She thinks Carol's pregnant.
No way. It is not even possible because I like my dog, but she does not talk back to me. And I have nieces. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, we both have nieces. We don't need kids. Neither one of us have kids. No kids.
And Kathy's laughing in the background because she thinks like, oh my God. All right, I'm gonna just do these two right now, and then we'll pass it a few times. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I have enough time to do all of them, but we should. We'll do our best to get them all cut, or at least build some of the cards.
Yep. So Monica Meister ordered her kit late, but can't wait for it till it arrives. Which is the good news is you can always go back and watch our CraftFancy videos. So be sure to check that out.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. I love this process just because it's so cool. Because you stencil it, then you get some dimension, and it cuts it out perfectly for you, and you don't have to worry about, oh, how do I cut that and all that stuff.
Getting married?
Nah.
I don't know why I'm such a catch.
Nah.
The ladies dig me.
Kathy is laughing, so you could ask Kathy, oh no, it's a good day for Brian, or it's a bad Brian coming? It's a good Brian or it's a bad Brian? It's a crabby Brian.
So, and then Paula's asking, how is Tina?
Tina's good. She's crying in the
she's whining in the corner
background.
Because as people come in and go out, she wants to be the store greeter.
But she's a very hairy dog, and she scares everybody.
Yes. I don't know why. Everyone's afraid of a German Shepherd. Valerie Brown says, I hope you'll still be doing the OOAK virtual events. Well, I hope so too, Valerie. And again, that's OOAK. This is CraftFancy. So this is CraftFancy news.
Not OOAK.
Not OOAK news. So
we'll continue to do the OOAK stuff as long as there's viewers like you.
The viewers and buyers.
Yep.
It's important. I can't stress that enough. So, and we'll talk about that more in the one of a kind when we come back on.
During the break.
After our break. Such a pretty stencil set, Cheryl says.
It is. It's pretty cool.
Julia Robnett is asking, did you emboss it first?
Nope. Stencil first. It? Yes. So you stencil. Does that
flatten the embossing texture?
Does not. Look.
So again, what we did is we blended first, then we embossed it, and then we die cut it out.
It did not flatten the embossing.
I'm going to try something here with one of these, so I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. Let me put this on here. Let me come up here really close. If you can see that, we got that detail in there. You can see all that detail. It just pops, makes it look real magical.
Yes, so like see all these little leaf pieces got cut out. It is a step because we're doing 3 card with the same idea, but just kind of lay out differently. But it works really well.
Carol Parker thinks we're going to be opening a second location in Michigan.
We have to move. We have to move. Can let Kathy run this one, but I don't think she wants to sign up for that.
Yeah. There's no way that you'd be able to. I can't find workers for this store. How are we going to find workers in Michigan? I missed the notice, so reply in my future.
You missed the notice?
Yeah, I think she might have joined. Sandy Scott joined a little late. So what it was is we're talking about a major announcement coming up within the next 30 days in the CraftFancy pages. So you just definitely want to tune into that. I know you are moving to Idaho, Wendy Little says.
I love to go to Idaho, but Brian won't go because he said he has to work here. He has his license in Illinois.
That's right. It was hard enough. It was hard enough for me to just get my Illinois electrical license, let alone license in different states. So I'm not the sharpest tack in a box. I know you ladies find that hard to believe with all this good-looking irresistibility out there, but it's true.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know how difficult it is to get a license. I don't.
I thought you were talking about my.
No, I'm talking about the license. I'm talking about your good looks and your Brian.
I just don't get a license because of good looks. I have to have some skill and knowledge.
All right. You should go investigate.
The trick is if it electrocuted you, you did it wrong. That's
I don't want to find out that.
That's how I know. That's how I know if I do it wrong on the job. It tells me right away.
I don't want to find out in that sense.
So what's cooking here? What are we doing? Are
I'm
you
just
still
doing-
cutting these things?
Yeah, I have to do it for 3 plates.
Ah,
I could do 2 and then leave the last one just in case we run out of time.
oh, no, you got to do all of them.
Well,
We
then-
said we were going to do this in class.
Then quit whining.
Not
Should I call
whining.
you Tina?
We got stuff to do. I got door prizes I got to give away.
I know we do.
That's the only reason why we got a lot of watches right now. They're not watching us. They're just like, oh, I hope this finishes so we can get the door prizes.
We'll get to it. And don't forget, you have a break after our presentation because we have to switch the cameras and stuff over.
Yes.
Just remind them that they will be back at 2:30 to do door prizes, so they don't think that they'll come right back and nobody's online.
Wendy Little says they need electricians in Idaho. And I was like, my question is, I didn't know Idaho had electricity yet. Ah, I'm here all weekend.
It's not funny.
It was for me. It was for me. What else is cooking out there? Come on, guys, man. Hey,
They're working.
no, I got it. So I want to start coming out with some promo demo videos or something. I don't know, where we show the product and just do like little shorts. Obviously, we heard about the MISTI sticky mat. What else do you guys want to see? What else do you want to see? Just let us know. Who said Wisconsin? Oh, Laura Hood
Hood.
could use electricians. Oh my gosh, I took the Wisconsin. I failed the test.
You did the master, right?
Yeah, the master contractor. I took the test. I failed it by like four questions, and that just sucked. So I should do it again because I live so close to the Wisconsin line. But it's every state's different test, and that Wisconsin is a straight code book test. So you know what got me? Welders and mobile homes. Like if you do it. So one of the question is what is the electrical layout for a 30-spot mobile home pad? So so you got to go through and do all the derating and stuff. So that's all electricity, but that's different. So anyway, I gotta do it. Weight electricity works different in every state. There's basics of it, so it's all 120 volts, 240, or 208, 120, or 277, 480. Those are the primary ones. But yeah, it's different codes, different set of rules, different laws. So there's what's called the National Electric Code, NECA or NEC, and then certain towns go by a book. Certain towns have their own rules. Like Illinois doesn't have a state license, but municipalities license it in that state, and then it's good. Unless you're city of Chicago, of course, because then when you get in the city of Chicago, it's its own little license. You got to have a Chicago license, which isn't good anywhere. You could use the Chicago license somewhere in the state, but you can't use it
anywhere else
in the city. It's not good. So anyway,
all right, I'm at the last die cut piece. So
all right, you
thank
getting
you
down there finally?
for bearing with me. It took some time.
So what do we got? Making a baby scrapbook this weekend. Need ideas. Anna Peterson is calling for. Well, I would say stop by the CraftFancy store and you can get all your ideas right in there from samples that are hanging up there.
But she's not local. Is she local?
I don't know if she's local or not.
All right. I'm going to just put on my...
And then Kathleen Moore is saying one of my granddaughters is an electrician. Weight electricity works different in every state. I've covered that. Yes, ink demos. Oh, Lee's saying it's ink demos, foiling demos, different dye uses, glue demos. Thank you for all those ideas, Lee.
We could do the poly glaze and the sorry, I have to get some paper towel.
Yeah, that's fine.
We could do the MISTI. What is it? The MISTI sticky mat and the new alignment guide that came out. We could visit that, and then anything you could think of right away. All right, so we're gonna assemble. So I'm gonna work on this one first. So if you did your homework, you would have cut all your pieces. This is part of it. The black is your homework. So we're gonna just. I need the brushes. Put that aside. I got 3 little piles over here, so I could separate them. I might not use every one of them, or I might use more than one from another card, but I'm just gonna pile them up. So I'm gonna just adhere the bicycle paper onto the black. You could use this side if you want, or you could use the bicycle side. I just want some color, so I'm gonna do the bicycle. And I'm using the ATG. So if you look at my ATG, it's a red gun, but I have different refills inside. They're interchangeable, okay? So you don't think that red has to go with the red refill. Red could go with the blue refill, or red could go with the green refill. And those are from scrapbook adhesive. And I'm using the blue dot, the blue permanent dot. There. Just gonna put this on the card. Lined up. And then I'm gonna put this onto my A2 card base. With the pre-scoring and pre. So I'm just gonna. It's about 1/8 of an inch all four sides. I like kind of little gap. And I'm gonna just use my dot again. Brian, how come you're so quiet?
Kind of watching you. I was just kind of. I'll be honest. I was thinking. I was like, how do I fix this overhead camera that keeps shaking on you? That's what I was caught me thinking.
Well, we could. No, it's a
Yeah. Well,
it's a project.
They're all thinking. They think that we're gonna close the. They think we're gonna close the brick and mortar store, just because we're having people who are hard to work with. A lot of speculations out there. So Laura Hood, they want to keep me busy up there with the electrical fixes. I have some gold flake because I saw it was a really cool card and used it now, and I don't know what to do. That was from Anna. Robin saying, any more kits available if we missed them?
Yes.
Definitely.
We're making extra kit now because we constantly got people coming and buying kits or online. If they see a card, they come and then we don't have it. So we're gonna make extra. I've been making more than what we sell at the event.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy about it is you know the shows too.
The shows, it's crazy.
So people see it or people don't know about this group. They go to the show, they see a kit, and then they buy the kit and then join the group. There's all kinds of stuff. It's weird how the kits are. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, are always into the kits. They see the kits, and again, let's face it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I know money's tight out there because we see it in the shows and stuff,
and at the store,
and even virtual.
Yeah.
You get the money's getting tight, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I like this class, or I like this class, but I can't do them both, so you got to kind of pick and choose.
And they come back, like 2 weeks later, a month later, whatnot.
And then order the other kit.
Yep.
So it's there. So the kits are available. So to answer that question, kits are available.
Yes. Because I don't want to run out of supplies because we still have the issue with logistics. The logistics is still an issue. So we don't want to run out and then we have to wait 2 months to get them back. So that's why we've been making extra just because that's how things are right now. So here's kind of what I've laid out. Here's my sample, kind of just following that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get some tape on the back of the rolls and then just add to it. You can use your liquid adhesive as well because it still lets you, maneuver them once you get them down. You know what? I'm going to do my liquid adhesive. Just drop a little bit behind the rolls. You won't see it.
And what do we got today with that adhesive?
We are using our glitter glue with our precision tip bottle from CraftFancy.
Oh, yes. Let me warn everybody about that. You want to order that now. Order a lot of it because winter's going to be here really soon. Yes. Like next week, right?
No.
So you want to order it now.
I hope not.
I heard winter's coming next week.
I don't want neither to come next week. Sorry.
We're quiet again. We're quiet.
So I'm gonna glue the rows down with the leaves with the liquid. So there's card number 1. I'm gonna add a couple gems, and I am good to go. Come on, double drop.
Sandy's saying that you need the new Spellbinder's letterpress.
We have, it's on order. They're selling out like hot potatoes, and they only have so many to go around, and every time they sell out, they don't have it back until they come back out the cargo ship. So it's on my list, and I'm just adding this little gem.
So Sandy's saying if UPS goes out on strike, we're all having shipping issues.
You just ship post office.
Right. A lot of our stuff ships out post office.
Depends on. We go UPS and post office. It's not just UPS, but we can always go FedEx too. Yes, August 1st supposed to be the strike. I don't know if they cut the deal or not, but there's cart number 1. There we go, cart number 1. Okay.
Awesome. Less than 15 minutes.
All right. Cart number 2. Let's do this guy.
Chop, chop.
This is easy. So I'm gonna put.
So the hard part of why you're putting
The
it
hard
together,
part is the embossing, stenciling, and die cutting.
Yep.
It's not hard. It's just tedious because that one die. It's not like one big piece that cuts everything out. It cuts the rows, the leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Mikey Herman saying beautiful.
Cart is off by a little bit. Trimmers right here.
Trim on the fly.
Yes. Trim on the fly. Or you can always trim after you put together, but I want to be perfect. There we go. Just using. I'm going to use ATG this time. This is my ATG gun. You guys have that. It's not for everybody. Some people like it. I know Kathy don't like it. I like it because it lasts longer. I don't have to change the adhesive so quickly.
Valerie Brown's going. I hope UPS does not strike. USPS is okay. I hate FedEx.
That's all there is. It's you're kind of looking at 3 companies: FedEx, UPS, and USPS.
I think it always depends on the area you live in.
Yeah.
We struggle here at CraftFancy with USPS.
They are not very nice here.
Yeah, it always depends where you're at. We got they're just, I don't know, I can't. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything, and that's just what we're gonna exercise there with the post office.
Yeah, service here is not that good. So I'm just adhering the background, the strip, and then the black little strip that you get that you need to cut out from your homework. You can go a little bit if you want.
So Robin Renner says if you use the seal impress from the grocery store, all the pieces will stay in place.
Oh, okay.
And then Laura Hood says, I'm with Kathy, not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Straight. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna build the rows and fuzzy cut them, wishing you a speedy recovery. Are you impressed? I got everything ready here this time.
Oh, I like that. You're doing good. It only took you 2 years.
Oh, shut up.
You're almost getting as good as me.
You're not that good. You know why? Because I trained you.
Oh.
I'm just fuzzy cutting this sentiment. It's not hard. It's just simple, but.
Fuzzy cut. Fuzzy cut. Fuzzy cut.
Okay, shut up.
Oh, remember with the CraftFancy project, adhesives are not included.
And by the way, the bee dye that you guys were asking, it is coming. I'm hoping will be 2 more weeks, maybe 3, depends on shipping. And if UPS strikes, then we got a problem.
No problem. We just ship another one. But then the problem is everyone else ships that other one too.
And it delays everything else too. So
I get it.
We have to see. Oh, we can do.
Hey, you're off camera.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
They're asking what you're cutting because you want.
The sentiment. The sentiment.
Thank you, Carol Parker.
All right, so now I'm going to. I didn't use this one, so I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna use this. This is my part I'm building. So just the 2 roses and the 2 leaves. So these 2 little roses, put it aside. Save it for another project, or you can make another part. Flipping it over.
Oh, Cheryl Pearson. Thanks. Just ordered. Watching while mom is napping.
Actually, I could probably use foam. Use foam tape. Foam tape.
Cheryl, were you able to sneak into mom's wallet and get her credit card out? That always helps out too while she's napping.
Awesome.
And then you're just putting a pop dot on the back because you're kind of off camera again.
I'm using a pop dot to hold the leaves. Then I'm going to use another one to hold the other rose. Kind of like right there. Just kind of pop it like right in between. Then I add one more to in the middle to make it more.
You use some glue?
I use a little glue to hold it.
That is art glitter glue we're using in the FB-Craftfancy Precision Tip glue bob.
And I just add foam tape, foam squares behind the rose and the leaves. The roses and the leaves. Is Tina still there? Is she sleeping?
Yeah,
she's out.
She's trying to take a nap.
Been working hard to guard the store.
Guard dog.
So here is the one right there. Foam tape that. Foam tape 2 more.
6-minute warning.
We're gonna go over.
No, we can't go over.
We're gonna go over.
We get fined.
By who? You?
Yes.
We're gonna go over by 10 minutes.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I gotta change over.
We gotta push back. We'll just push back in 15 minutes. So we'll do door price at 2:45.
It doesn't work like that.
And then I need glue for the little gems.
Cheryl saying I have had much success with the art clear glue. I love it too. Goes on white, dries clear. Everything's awesome. Just don't let it freeze.
Yes. Then it might change the chemistry.
The biomolecular structure.
Is that what it's called? Or you just made it up?
No. Well, there's always a structure to what makes it here. So that's why I said the biomolecular structure. Those are big words for a little guy.
All right, card number 2 is done. Look at that.
So is that it? Did we get all 3 cards done?
No, we got one more.
One more.
The last one. It's this.
All right, let's go. Chop chop.
Last but not least.
I love the fine tip bottle glue too, and it's available at CraftFancy. That's
Did you share
www.craftfancy.com.
your thing?
No, I was waiting for you to finish the card.
Right.
That's why everyone's hanging on it, because they're waiting to go shopping. They want to see what today's special is. I don't think they really want to see what a special is. I think they just want to come in and just hang out and just watch and not shop, and because it's hot outside. And
so I'm gonna mat this. This is your homework as well. So everything's cut to the size. I'm gonna mat this to the black, and then you just lay it right over to the teal lettuce background piece. So it's kind of lined up once you cut it. All right. Am I off camera? I'm good.
oh, you're good.
Okay. Put this right there. Just kind of center and matching your grid, not the grid, the lettuce dot behind it.
Robin is telling me totally wants specials and enjoy watching you. Awesome. I want to hang with you guys and shop your new stuff, Laura Hood says. Yes, so maybe they do want a special. 2 people want a special. That's it. That's all they commented. So Maybe I'm just gonna give a 2-person special.
Okay.
Because no one else said they wanted a special, so maybe I'll just PM Robin and Laura with the specials, and then don't worry about anyone else because they don't want specials. How you doing there?
I'm good. Hello.
You should have a daily show called Mornings with Brian and Carol. I would be there every day. You know what's...
Well, that's coming up, actually. Not every day.
It's not written in stone, but it's interesting that you talked about that, because I was just talking with #1 employee, Kathy, and we were talking how she could do something like that in the mornings with somebody. Just have your conversation, join you, show you maybe like box openings, what comes into the store, and goes over stuff.
Something we're working on, or some samples we did, or some quick...
Answer all your crafty questions that you may have, because what always happens is you get a question at 12 a.m. at night, and then you can't sleep, and then you wake up in the morning, and then you go, oh, now I got people asking questions.
We actually was talking about just you.
Yeah, I was thinking like coffee with Kathy or something like that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Coffee with Kathy would work too. Laura Hood even came up with it. Yeah.
Coffee with Kathy. Kathy, did you hear?
We could, you know what? I got an awesome thing here. We could almost do this. Coffee with Kathy, beer with Brian.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we could have that morning and an afternoon show.
That's a show by itself.
Morning cocktails with Kathy. Oh yeah.
We got it going on now.
Yeah. Remember, beer and wine is cheaper, but liquor is always quicker.
Liquor's always quicker?
That's right. There we go. See, now we're talking. All right. Are you getting to the point? Maybe I can throw a special out there? Or
yeah,
what?
go ahead, throw the special.
You guys ready for the special?
We're going to be running, specials.
All right. So we're just going to keep it simple. I don't have any big fancy flyers or anything. This is it. Write down summer 2023. Free shipping over $35 purchase. Is that anything?
Anything.
Does that include kits?
Yep.
Includes kits. Does it include clearance?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything and anything online.
Does it include me?
Yeah, go ahead. He's very handy. He could do a lot of work for you. Remember,
though, all sales are final. That means there's no return policy on me. Just ask my ex-wife.
You will freak out. She's on this group, and then she answered that question.
I know. I don't think she wasn't a crafter, so I'm okay.
But I don't think she has to be a crafter. Nope. I could find her.
Oh, anyone can find her. Summer 2023, free shipping over $35 purchase. So that just means $35 over $35, you get free shipping. So that doesn't mean 33. That's $35 in products. That doesn't mean 33 and then tax pushes you over.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's
it's before tax.
I think it's before tax.
And I shouldn't have to say that, but believe it or not, I gotta say it because someone's always gonna come in at $33, and then Illinois tax is gonna push you over, and then all of a sudden, well, I didn't get the free shipping, Brian. Why didn't I get free shipping? It's because you didn't buy $35 in product. $35 in product. Summer 2023, that'll get it.
All right, I'll add the gems later. So there's 5 gems you could add, but I'm not gonna do it right now because we're running out of time.
Yeah. All right, we gotta say goodbye to everybody.
No, I gotta show them something real quick.
No, they don't want to see this.
Yes, they do.
Do you guys really want to see new product?
I gotta show you some new stuff.
All right.
Not because I want to show you the samples. So here's some new samples that we did when we were off season. So here's the new stamps that real simple.
Are you showing cards?
Card samples, yes.
Samples?
Also products too.
Yeah, let me zoom in then for you.
So here is the new stamps that we made. There's 3 different styles. This is just one of them and one of the samples that we did. Card number 1. Here's the 2 masculine cards that we did for samples. So we inked the background and we die cut with a happy birthday. So this one, there's an embossing here. You can see the embossing.
The embossing
background.
herringbone.
Yep, herringbone. So that's the second sample. Here's the new lawn fawn sample. Lawn fawn samples are all...
Oh, that's fine. I can move it out.
That's good. Perfect. So here's the new lawn fawn samples that just came yesterday. And this set of stamp, I think this is going to be part of a door prize. This is going to be part of the door prize as well. This is super, super cute.
But those are new stamps, right?
Those are new stamps, yes. Super cute.
So remember, as we're looking at that, remember, summer 2023.
I'm just gonna run through some new stuff
I
real
was
quick.
just gonna hand it to you, so because it looks messy. So just take it and then throw it on the
All right.
side.
Zoom out. You're too close.
I will zoom out. Grab the first one.
New 49 market paper 6x8. It's the ledger and solid pack. There's other ones out there, but this is just one that I'm showing you. New 49 market paper that just came in yesterday. And here are the new CraftFancy color blanks that we released like a month ago, but we didn't have all the colors out. There's 24 colors. They come in a little zip lock bag. Very sturdy, it won't break, and it's super fun. The pink is what we use on the card right there.
I can zoom in on those real quick.
This is a stamp that came in a month ago, maybe, and there was a sample right here. That's the sample of the stamp. Okay, there's two other styles. It's online. New 4th of July stamps from Taylor Expression. New double stitch pinpoint circles that cuts out this from CraftFancy. There's 4 set in here. Oh, and then there's the birthday. That's the birthday dies for the masculine part. There. New Gina K layering stencil. And there's a door prize on this one too. Another layering stencil from Gina K. New 4th of July stamps from Taylor. New embossing folder from Gina K as well. 2 different styles, super fun. And the Karen Bernstein die, we have some new stuff that we ordered earlier, right after Novi or right before Novi in May. So this is new dies from Karen Bernstein. Another one that's Karen Bernstein die. And we also get the new mushroom lane with the matching dies. New reverse scallop circle from CraftFancy. We'll work on a sample for you to show you what it looks like. Here's the other Lawn Fawn stamps I was talking about that just came in yesterday. Matching dies. We have Mama Elephant stamps. Different stamps from Mama Elephant. A little frog and a little, I don't know, is this a bunny? And new paper from Echo Park, Family Night, and another 49 Market 12x12 collection from 49 Market. That's it. Done.
Awesome. All right, everyone.
I rumble real fast.
Yeah. Again, if you guys want to know anything else, just let us know. Hey, we're going to be on Wednesday, right? Are we going?
We will be back on Wednesday to do some demos. I think the MISTI sticky mat is going to be one of the demo, plus other stuff.
Yep. Carol, make a post if you're looking for something else to see demoed. Let us know.
Let us know. We'll schedule it.
We're going to do that. Remember our special 2023 free shipping over $35. Appreciate everyone.
And it ends on.
What's the news? You got to tune in.
Monday.
30 days. 30 days. Within 30 days.
Within 30 days. It might not be at 30 days.
No.
It might be like 21 days, but it's within that block.
Yeah, somewhere within 30 days we'll be letting it know. So, all right, guys. Make sure, again, get your orders in. Appreciate small business. Thank you guys for all the love and support you've been showing us. And we're going to get out of here now so I can change over and we can go ahead and back on the one-of-a-kind show. So
we're still shooting for 2:30, maybe 2:35 for door price. We'll just kind of watch.
Yeah, just I'm sticking to 2:30, so okay. I'm going to try to get on. So 2:30. Awesome. Go do a restroom break, fill up the glass.
What time are we doing on Wednesday night? 6:30?
Yeah,
or 6.
We can do 6 because then we'll be done. I like to be done
before prime time. So 6 o'clock Wednesday, we'll do demo at the CraftFancy store.
What's on Wednesday? I think the Bionic Man comes out.
I have no idea. I don't even watch.
The $6 million man comes out.
I don't even watch that much TV anymore.
Lee Majors.
I remember the 70s one.
Yeah, that's the one that comes on, right? That's what I was thinking.
Oh, it's the new one.
Oh, I gotta go. I don't know. We gotta go. Hey guys, Brian,
Pale from CraftFancy.
Kathy back there. Tina's on the floor. Who else is? Oh, Victoria's.
And Victoria's
back
by the register. By
so,
Kathy.
From the whole CraftFancy team, appreciate everything. We gotta go. We'll talk to you later. Be safe, and we'll see you back.